Carla, the dust has now settled on the 2022-23 season. Have you had much time to reflect on what was such a positive campaign?
Yes and no. I think obviously still in getting some bits tidied up, but when you reflect initially, I think we reflect with a lot of pride. I think we set out a couple of years ago what we wanted to achieve within 3 years, and I think we're obviously well on track and surpassing some of those targets. So unbelievably delighted with the season, but now it's about, whilst everyone thinks the summer is a resting period, it's a regrouping period, a time to reflect, look at what we need to build on, what we can learn from the season just past, and look to try and be better again next year.
Is that very much then where your thought process lies? Because throughout the season you would constantly preach game by game and you'd live in the moment, but when the games have finished, is that where your thoughts are, looking ahead to the next campaign and where you can improve?
Yeah, what we did last pre-season is look at where we wanted to get to this season. We looked at how teams had achieved that over the years, what we needed to improve on. We put together a performance plan and the gaps that needed building on. So we'll do exactly that this season. We know we've achieved what we wanted to, but ultimately now, like I think I've said quite a lot recently, success is maintaining that next year, because not many teams have done it after finishing fifth, and they've not gone and done it the following year. So I think a successful next year is going to look like a pretty similar year to this year, closing the points gap on the top four, and trying to unsettle a few, yeah, for sure. So it's something we're going to be looking at straight away, and then we'll have a breather and then we'll get back to work.
You've mentioned it there, with success comes further challenges. Heading into the season just gone, there was such a jump from 9th to 5th that anywhere in between those could have been seen as a positive season. But having finished 5th, is it much clearer to you and your staff of what next season might be deemed as a success?
Yeah. It's clear. Success will look like, well, if we finish 5th next year, that's success. It really is. It's about improving again. It might have looked like success to the outside if we'd finished 8th, 7th. It wouldn't have looked like success to me. I know what we wanted. I knew how to get there. So it was about really zoning in and channeling energy and focus into those elements. And I think we did that, and we have to do the same again this year. This pre-season though, because we've had a little taste of success, and the hurt of the semi-final of the FA Cup, the hurt of losing in the last minute to Manchester United. Those are the bits that you hold on to and bottle, and you want to make sure that you can try and turn those around next year. So it's been a good season, but what it does do is make you want it even more, want you to achieve more. Whilst the ball's away, you never switch off, and now it's a period where looking at every area where we can improve for sure.
You've now earned that best of the rest tag. For the teams that are below you, is it fair to assume that you'll have a target on your back next season?
100%. Other teams will be looking at us just like we have in the last couple of years, looked at teams, and you want to know how they're doing it, what they're doing, but you want to also go after them. So we're under no illusion, when pressure is a privilege, we say it all the time, but when you achieve, people want to bring you down for sure. So we've got to make sure, like I said, every area we need to improve. Fact, we have to be better in everything we do. We have to raise standards again. We have to raise everything again, raise levels, add more quality in different areas. So we're going to do that. We're well on track to doing that. But yeah, make no bones about it. There will be no sitting back. There will be no resting on our laurels. We want to be better. We want to kick on. And next season we'll try and do that.
And you put pen to paper on an extended contract before our last game of the season. Just on a personal level, was that a perfect way for you to cap what has been such a great season?
Yeah, I'd say so, and I think it was the right time. I think we wanted to finish the season strong. We wanted to identify how we were going to move forward, both the football club and myself. So that's important, and I think what it does is give a little bit of stability. There were certain players in my ear asking me, why I've only got a year left and when is that going to get sorted? And it does that always does raise questions in your own head. If you're asking players to sign long term, to show the same commitment, and I've done that now, and look, I'm delighted, because ultimately I've said we're on a journey. We still are, still a lot of work to do, and I'm glad to be here.
And you've mentioned it, we're now in a period where in some respects it's busier than the actual season is. You're looking forward to getting some business done in the transfer window?
Yes, yeah, get a couple of bits done already. So we're well on the way with who we want in, the type of player we've known for quite some time. We've got some key players in key areas that we need to get over the line, and we're on track to do that. So we'll get some business done. I'll get on holiday, have a break, I'll get back, and we'll finish the business, and hopefully come the start of pre-season we'll have a healthy looking squad.
Congratulations on the new deal, and good luck in the window.
Thank you.